Amazing what you can find in the bushes. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you haven't been before. I'm Watto, I wander about. That's Kim, she wanders about as well. Say hello, Kim.
Hello, Kim.
Hello, Kim. Alright, we're just having a little walk in the spring sunshine. One of our favourite little spots along the Thames and Severn Canal. Like I said, it is the Thames and Severn Canal, which, if you watched one of my previous videos, links up with the Stroud Water Canal, and ultimately goes down to the junction, which is where it meets the Gloucester and Sharpness. It is one of our favourite places to have a little walk, and is subject to this big restoration project that's going on to restore the canal all the way through, from the junction all the way through and up towards the River Thames, ultimately back that way. But as it's a nice spring day, we thought we'd make use of the lovely weather and come and have a little walk, see how the restoration's getting on and see what's changed. It looks like we've got a bit of a fallen tree here, which is almost acting as a dam across the canal there. No doubt somebody will have to work on to clear. Very good spot for a bit of angling. It's this stretch is controlled by Stroud anglers. I fished it myself, being a member. It's pretty good for a nice little bit of silverfish fishing. Plenty of roach in here. Hours of fun to be had. It's a beautiful day today, so we're coming up Stroud. Just to let you know that it's, I think they've done a really good job here. You're walking alongside the back of industrial units, so excuse the noise if there is any. But it is a lovely spot. It looks a little bit sparse at the moment, where they're trimming stuff down to try and help with the restoration. Love these old bridges that cross this canal. Griffin's Mill Lock. Each lock's got its own name. This is Griffin's Mill Lock. You can see there on the map pretty much where we are. Working our way down. They've got lots of information about. Obviously this one, it's got the story of Howard Pegler, who was in one of the bloodiest conflicts in human history in the Great War. You can read all about him. We just work our way down. It's very busy today because it is obviously the first bit of real sun we've had. We're in March, so everybody's out taking advantage of it. And hopefully I think you can see why it's one of my favourite spots, so I'll just let it wander down. Not only have you got the canal, but you've got the train that runs along it, if you like seeing the trains. coming up on Bowbridge Lock now, which is quite a famous lock on this bit of canal. We'll give you a look at it. Good example of a levelling weir for the water in the canal. If it gets too high, it goes up over a ledge under where we're stood and into that levelling weir I just showed you. Maintains the level of the canal. Well, it's a good little information board here at Bowbridge Lock. Hope you can read that. That gives you the route of the canal from Letslade back down all to where we are now, which is here, and back down to where Saul and Frampton is, which is in one of my previous videos, at the junction. Just as you come through Bowbridge Lock, you get your glimpse of where it's literally feet apart with the River Frome, which, if you can see behind me under this impressive willow tree, that's the River Frome. If I turn around, that's the Thames and Severn Canal. That's about as close as it gets of the River Frome to the canal. Literally canal there, River Frome there. Beautiful. As it winds its way down through Stroud and ultimately out to the River Severn, past Saul, and back past the junction again. Working our way down. Excuse the bloke with a chainsaw in the background. He's one of the guys working away to clear this area. That is the River Frome there, which just widens out. That's a nice little area there. Not quite sure what they're doing. I'm sure somebody can tell me in the comments. That drops down there through that weir and carries on. And the canal is still on this side. I'm guessing this is being lined up to be planted with something or other, to make this area like a little haven there, maybe for the wildlife, or even for anglers. I don't know, I'm not sure. If anybody does know that's from this area, please tell me. Amazing what you can find in the bushes. We've walked all the way along and we find ourselves at Capel Mill now, and this is the Arundel Aquaduct. And hopefully you can see there, you've got the River Frome that's come under the canal, as you like. And this little basin here, that runs all the way through, and there's the bridge where the rail goes over. Well, you see, this is a really popular spot. You've got picnic benches there where you can sit and have a look at this rather impressive structure behind me. Just sit, soak up a bit of sun. It's a good little sun trap. It's early March and we're already showing 20 degrees. It'll do me, thank you very much. This is Capel's Mill, part of the restoration, and the fast waters of the River Frome obviously provided power for the first mill along here in Stroud. Stroud being built on a textiles industry, and the railway needed a viaduct to negotiate the terrain, and that's what this is. The canal flows through one arch of the viaduct and the river flows through a different one. The new canal channel had to be cut through the edge of a 1960s rubbish tip. All these factors made restoration here quite a complicated process. Bit of a feat of engineering. And there's a bit of information there. Pause it if you want to read it. How they put it in. You can see people there that are actually walking along that bed of the new canal, which is that there. Very interesting. Kim getting another one of the shots there. If you do want to see the photos she takes when we're out on our wanders, check out her channel, Kim's Pics 59. I'll put a link downstairs. Give her a like, and if you're feeling generous, subscribe as well. Sometimes she has a different perspective on things and sees shots that I wouldn't see. This behind me is Griffin's Mill Lock. And we're just reading on that board there that it used to be quite popular back in the day. Kids used to come up and actually swim here, learn to swim, and use it as a swimming pool if you like. I'm not sure I'd want to swim in it today. Don't forget, if you are liking this video so far, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button, because it helps us out. And it's free. Just making our way back now. Would it be a circular walk? Only it's a bit difficult doing a circular walk on a canal. But the good news is, we're nearly back to where we're parked. And we've got Stroud Brewery here, which is like an organic craft ale house. And you can stop and have a pint and look across the canal. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that little walk along this very nice section of the Thames and Severn Canal. If you have, give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Say goodbye, Kim.
Goodbye, Kim.
Bye, Kim.